There's a strong pattern online that most people never stop to examine. Certain women trigger unusually strong reactions, not disagreement, reaction. Criticism escalates faster. Comment sections get louder. People feel compelled to respond. And the interesting thing is, it's rarely about what the woman actually said. A lot of the time, the reaction is about authority. Every social system has expectations about roles, how people are supposed to speak, how they're supposed to show up, what kind of authority they're allowed to express. For a long time, women were expected to participate in conversations in very specific ways: supportive, agreeable, collaborative. Influence was acceptable, but authority had limits, especially direct authority. When an intelligent woman speaks with clarity and conviction online, something subtle happens. She breaks the expected role structure. She isn't asking for permission. She isn't softening every point. She isn't trying to make everyone comfortable. She's simply stating her analysis. And when that happens, the system reacts because the system is trying to place her back in the category it understands. Instead of engaging with the ideas directly, the conversation often shifts to reframing the authority. People start using labels. They say she's aggressive, she's dangerous, she's bitter. But those labels are an analysis. They're attempts to reinterpret the authority. If the authority can be reframed as a personality flaw, then the ideas don't have to be engaged with seriously. It's a way for the system to restore expected structure. The reaction becomes stronger when the woman is clearly intelligent because intelligence adds credibility. Now the authority isn't just confident, it's difficult to dismiss. So the system pushes harder. More criticism, more attempts to discredit, more emotional responses. Not because the ideas are dangerous, but because the structure of the authority feels unfamiliar to the system. What's actually happening here is structural. Weak systems rely on predictable roles. When someone steps outside the role they were assigned, the system reacts. This happens in workplaces, this happens in families, and it definitely happens online. Clear female authority exposes those structures instantly. So when you see an intelligent woman online receiving unusually strong reactions, it's worth it to ask a different question. Not just whether people agree or disagree, but what role did the system expect for her to perform in the first place? Because sometimes the reaction isn't about the content, it's about the authority. And weak systems always react when someone refuses the role they were assigned. If you've ever noticed your life working on the surface, but something about the structure still feels tight, that pressure usually has a system behind it. I built an 11-point structural calibration that diagnoses where capable people are carrying structural overload. If you want to understand where your structure might be compressed, run the 11-point structural calibration in the link in my bio. Sometimes the issue is an effort. Sometimes the structure itself needs recalibration.